Aloha, everyone. It's your girl, your host with the most, your favorite chick to chit chat with, Miss Mo. It's your sister on the pull up, here to help you unpack, process, and progress for empower and prosperity. How are we going to do that? Let's dig in and see. Today, we're going to stay in topic with our focus for this month, which has been hope. The first two messages have been about hope, so this MoMentals snapshot will be about hope as well. The first one, we talked about how important hope was to our future. And then the second one, we talked about the silent killer of comparison and how we can, often kill our hope and our dreams because we're comparing ourselves to others and so on and so forth. Well, today I want to talk about a key component that is needed to keep or to nurture, to grow our hope, right? And that is faith and trust, because you have to trust the source that's feeding your hope, as well as have faith that what you're hoping for will come to pass. So all three of these components work together. Now, as we remember in Hebrews 11:1, I'm going to read it from the Amplified version. It says, "Now faith is the assurance, title deed, confirmation of things hoped for, divinely guaranteed, and the evidence of things not seen, the conviction of their reality. Faith comprehends as fact what cannot be experienced by the physical senses." Now, in other translations, the part that talks about of assurance, it says, "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for." Now, the part that I really want us to rest in and pay attention to is the evidence of things not seen. And sometimes that thing that you're hoping for, you don't see it. There's no evidence of it. There's no proof that this thing is coming to pass. And sometimes when you're communicating what you're hoping for to others, they can't see it. They can't even envision it in their minds. They can't even imagine what it is that you're talking about. And sometimes their lack of ability to do so will cause them to speak against the thing that you're in hope for. This is why by faith, you're going to have to cling towards what it is you're hoping for in your life. Now, we also know faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the word of God. So another thing is, are you hoping for what it is that God has spoken concerning you? So when God has released the thing to you, when God himself has told you that this shall be, then you have to settle it within yourself. Now, you have people that say, move in silence. I don't care whether you move in silence or move loudly. Just make sure you move in wisdom. However, sometimes it is very important that before you begin to speak about it to others, that you settle it within yourself. Because if it's not firmly planted in you, if that thing hasn't taken root in you, in your heart, in your belief system, then it'll be easy for someone else to come along and, based upon their limited view, they weren't in a room when you heard what you heard. And based upon that, their limited view doesn't allow them to envision or imagine what it is you're speaking about. And so their words will begin to speak against the thing that you're hoping for. And because it's not rooted in you, they'll uproot it easily because it's not attached to you. It's just a thought. It's a fading thought. So sometimes you do have to keep silent until you get that thing rooted firmly within you where nobody can remove it but God himself. Excuse me. And so what it says, now faith is the substance or the assurance of things hoped for. Divinely guaranteed is what it says by hope for. It's divinely guaranteed. Get that thing rooted. And it says, and it's the evidence of things not seen. It says the conviction of their reality. Of whose reality? Those things that you're hoping for. So the very existence of them is only in your conviction of their reality. That faith comprehends it as a fact. Your faith says, even though nowhere in my physical senses can I pick up this thing that I'm hoping for, it still is there. Why? Because my faith tells me that it has to manifest. My faith tells me that it has to come to pass. Why? Because my faith was rooted in what it is that God spoke to me, and that built my hope. So you have to have your faith system intact, and only you know what it takes for you to settle something within yourself. Give yourself that time and permission. Hold firm to your hope. Get it anchored. Don't lose faith. Continue to trust no matter how long it takes. Make sure you're also working towards what it is that you're in hope for, because we know faith without works is dead. All right, that's all I have for you guys. Until next time, I love y'all real big, and as always, keep it kingdom.